Oh, I mentioned the trophy. Both of the EY sisters have won. On the left, Chisato, the Mexico Riviera Maya Open at Mayakoba, and an Akie EY, the Standard Portland Classic.
They would be both hard to carry on the plane. I mean, Akie's trophy is massive.
Break down the two different swings here for Chisato and Akie.
Well, very similar address position. Akie's hands are just slightly higher at address. Chisato on the left, higher handset at the top of the swing. You can see just a little bit higher there compared to a little bit lower there. And then as they come down, and you can see longer as well, longer backswing for Chisato, for Akie. As they come down, you can see Akie on the right, a little bit more from the inside. Really massive drive with the legs and the hips. Exits a little bit lower and flatter than Chisato on the left. But generally, you know, similar swings, but you can see the more dynamic player, Akie on the right, gets more distance off the tee. Just more dynamic.
The matching snack pouches.
Pretty good.
Love and life.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, some of her best victories, some of her victories were done when she had some challenging conditions, or she had to fight back after a tough first round. So she's good when she has to fight through.
Chisato finding the fairway.
Just past them and have a chance of going for the green in 2, but not today. This is a 3-wood, slicing it to the right, but this fairway is wide, and that's the place to miss it.
5th, Chisato EY.
This for her 3rd birdie today.
Filling it up. All smiles. She's the low sister in this second round through 5 holes.
Yeah, Akie still has the edge, though, overall.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, it's been a remarkably similar, though, rookie year for both of them. I mean, they've played about the same tournaments. They've both missed a handful of cuts, but yet they've have a good number of top 10s, and each, most importantly, with a win.
It is quite amazing. But they have different games, Kay.
They do. They do. I mean, Akie, I think, is much more dynamic because she has that extra gear and that length. And I would say Chisato is probably a little more well-rounded.
At the 6, Chisato EY.
She's got that custom pink driver, aiming down to the left edge of that far bunker. Pulled it a little, but that's no problem. It's just hard to tell if it might get through into the rough or not.
Looks up there. Akie EY, the blue driver on 6.
Oh, that is a pure golf swing right there. Hitting dead on line to where she was aimed at the left edge of that far bunker. Never wavered in the wind. Just embraced the United States and are trying all sorts of things, like surfing, as you mentioned this week. They hung out with the Dallas Cowboy football team, some of the team members, and had a practice with them. I mean,
doing the sport that you love and get to figure out, okay, where am I and what are the neat activities I can do off the course that week.
It's an added bonus for sure to have what I would think is your best friend and someone, I mean, who can be closer than twins. And for them to embark on this professional career and be so successful at this age as well, it's really quite remarkable. I mean, they're proven winners over in Japan and now are proven winners here in the United States.
I think it's been quite... I'll just finish this off as quick as I could.
Chisato's looking at a 15-footer back downhill, slightly downhill for a sandy par save.
Power lip out.
but it's Akie, and I've yet to find out by how many minutes, but Akie A in the alphabet we can say, and remember that she's the first and oldest of the two. But this little putt now for birdie, a 7-footer.
Left all the way. So Akie not only has bragging rights for long drive, but also lifelong bragging rights coming out first.
Bunker, Karen, 250, kind of to the left edge of it. So she's just going to try to maybe aim this at the left edge of that bunker.
Seems to like it.
Yeah, really nice, because there's so much right to left movement once the ball gets in the air because of that.
With Chisato.
When you're playing in the wind and it's fairly strong, you can't really counteract it, Karen. You kind of just have to go with the flow and play with the wind.
You do. Players fighting the wind is never a really good recipe for success.
Wind feels like it's died down a bit. Oh, that was a beautiful, smooth swing. What a result.
Sticks it. She's playing some really good golf in this second round. Progressive Insurance.
Can she match the shot? No, not this time. Chisato gets the better of the two. Just to blend perfectly some right to left break with the speed of this downhill putt. However, like I mentioned yesterday, I think you don't mind these downhill putts, because at least you know you can get it there pretty easily.
Come up a bit short.
For the wind to not affect the pitch as much as it would do if you were hitting it from further away.
Chisato easy does it. That's a par on the 8th. That was a birdie. Scratch that. Final hole on the front 9, Chisato Iwai.
Going up this par 3 with a 7-iron, taking it on the left side of the green, hoping it'll peel right. Whoa, that was a aggressive play, and it paid.
Bounce it over to Akie Iwai, 9th.
Didn't get a signal, but I'm assuming this is the same club. 7-iron, going on direct line of the flag.
Whoa. That was impressive.
Pretty nice.
It's trying to, they're one-upping each other, aren't they?
Iwai for birdie on the 9th, K.
Found out that she actually massaged a 6-iron into here, just past the hole. This putt to me looked like it might want to peel off to the right. No, it didn't.
She was playing for that as well.
Did that go the other way?
It just hung there. It looked like it looked like she was looking for it to break right, as you were suggesting, and it just hung out there.
Strong opening 9 for Chisato.
On this to clean up that aggressive birdie putt. No problem.
She's unafraid of the comebackers.
I was able to scan yesterday.
How soon we forget.
Yeah. It's only been like 24 hours.
Pretty easy tee shot here, straightaway par 4. Just really have to avoid the bunker on the right.
Akie seems so consistent off the tee.
I think she has that extra gear, Karen, where she can reach back and get a little something more when she wants it.
Definitely, you can see that longer backswing than Chisato, more drive through with her lower body.
Get a nice gap wedge up there, about 12 feet or so. See if Akie from 91 yards can get inside her sister. Hitting off a slight downhill lie.
But you have to imagine that there's a lot of chirping back and forth between them. I know I would definitely be chirping my sister.
When maybe they're going back and forth, I'm closer, no, I'm closer, and we'll settle this once we're up on the green and figure out who's going to putt first for birdie. When you finished your rounds and you were around the dinner table, either with friends or family, and you were playing, if you played poorly, you wanted to forget, what was normal?
There's always an element of
birdie.
Putter's gone icy.
It's so important, George, to keep inputting positive thoughts in your brain, even when you...
spot that you've chosen, that's nothing more you can do.
Exactly.
Chisato.
She hit it over a spot.
Able to one-up her sister.
Nailed it. How about that?
Closing ground, Chisato.
So playing aggressively, 240 to the front. Going to try to chase it down the left side of the fairway. She actually got really nice height on that despite the lie. Very well placed.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot there. Nice angle there to that flag. Very good.
What will this be like for Akie out of the rough?
Well, I'd expect nothing less than her staying aggressive. She's an aggressive player by nature. 228 to the front, but the ball is sitting in some fairly thick rough, sitting down a little bit, but she's going to go ahead and give it a rip. Just have to guard against not missing it right.
A bit dicey. A bit sitting down.
Yeah, and that's going well to the left. Oh, it caught the edge of the bunker and luckily bounced through it. Beyond it.
I just didn't see that.
Not an easy shot. Ball well below her feet. Has a ridge to deal with. See if she can get up and over that little ridge. And Karen, I do agree with you. If you're not going to pull it off, I mean, she just left her.
Chisato, 11th.
From the fairway, 50 yards to the hole, or just inside of it. And there's the difference between a level lie in the fairway and coming out of an awkward lie in the rough.
Really
green. So a little left to right, and on the speedier side, the latter part of this putt.
Aggressive nature, Kay. Do you think it's easier to have an aggressive player and tell them when to scale down, or a player who's usually more conservative and try and have them learn how to be more aggressive?
That's interesting. I don't know. I think they're both challenging in different ways. I think Chisato, that play that she made was actually quite aggressive because she had a downhill lie with the 3-wood, but she pulled it off and left herself an easy pitch. Now this 6-footer.
Good to go.
I think it's easier to tune down an aggressive player because you can always convince that aggressive player that the actual shot that they're playing is the more aggressive play because they are making themselves hit a perceived harder next shot. That way it becomes a more aggressive play. You can play mind games all you like. It's the same as when you lay up off the tee, knowing that you're going to have a longer shot into the green. you may think it's not an aggressive play, but actually it is, because you're making if you're telling yourself, I'm going to hit a longer shot into the green, which is always harder than hitting a shorter shot.
Akiei.
What would you say to Charlie Hull, who says, unless she's firing at flag sticks, golf is boring?
I say keep going, Charlie, because we love watching you.
That's why she became the people's champ over the summer.
Yeah.
So small compared to some of the others. And it's perched up.
Really well guarded too, all those bunkers, Kay.
Surrounded by 6, well, basically 7 bunkers.
Playing over par today.
Up 3-15, Hataoka.
Yeah, this one's going to go left to right.
Overread it.
Just hit it too hard on that line, yeah.
Akiei deep in focus on the 12th tee.
Choosing the same club that Shizato did. Ideally, I think she's looking to land this maybe 3 past the front, 155. Sounded solid. A little left to right movement.
Akiei deep in focus on the 12th tee.
Choosing the same club that Shizato did. Ideally, I think she's looking to land this maybe 3 past the front, 155. Sounded solid. A little left to right movement. Downhill, this is probably one of the steeper putts on this golf course. And it has a good amount of left to right break, at least initially.
Oh, that looked good for a while there.
She's rolling it nicely.
The way she's playing right now reminds me so much of how she went out and just dominated that final round in Mexico to win. It was so apparent after the first 9 holes that she was going to win the tournament. She was that in control of her game.
To win one of the most unique trophies in all of professional golf down at Mayakoba. Akiei. Double digits at 10 under.
There it is.
18th, Akiei.
Going with 3 wood. Ooh, and she's pulled this one. Heading to the bunker on the left.
Bounds into it.
That was an unusual mistake. Chisato opting for driver, which she really doesn't need here. But when he hit it that straight, although the rough does cut in past the fairway, the lip, because of her lie and the fact she has a wedge in her hand, just 117 to the hole. It's actually a good angle if you can pull off the shot. Wind helping.
About to pace off the